We welcome you back to ChemCGH, a YouTube educational platform dedicated to teaching and assisting pre-SHS students and also pre-university students. What it means is that students who are yet to enter into the secondary cycle institution, or students who are yet to enter into the university. One way or the other, you'll be reading chemistry, either organic chemistry, physical chemistry, or inorganic chemistry, one way or the other. Now, the purpose of this platform is to assist students to understand chemistry topics or chemistry related subject. Now, according to the annual report from WAEC chief examiners, it indicates that 50.84% of chemistry candidate gets grade A1 to 6s, whilst the remaining fails. What it means is that out of every 10 chemistry candidate, 5 of them get a required grade to pursue their dream in the university, while the remaining 5 fails and don't get the opportunity to pursue their dreams in the tertiary institution. ChemCGH has positioned itself as a vehicle to bridge the gap between this phenomenon. We want to help students out there to comprehend chemistry and to be able to apply it meticulously. Subscribe to our channel, ChemCGH. Follow us, share our videos. We want to hear from you. Comment whenever it's necessary. Draw our attention to any topic that you find it confusing, and we are here to assist you. In today's lesson, we will focus on introduction to chemistry. Now, when we say chemistry, what is chemistry? Chemistry is a study of matter, its composition, structure, and properties, and how they interact with each other. One way or the other, we have come across the definition of matter. Now, you said matter is anything that has weight and can occupy what space, right? So you can give me an example of matter. Anything on this planet Earth that has weight and occupies space is a matter, right? So someone can tell me that air is a matter, right? Water is a matter. Stone, anything at all in your mind, you can list them out, but this is just a few of them. Right now, in the next slide, I want us to understand what it means by chemistry so that you would comprehend what it is and it will change your attitude and behavior towards chemistry. Now, this particular definition for chemistry is very deep, and upon your understanding, your perception and your attitude concerning chemistry is going to change. Now, we are saying that matter has a composition, matter has a structure, and matter has a property that enables them to interact with each other. So we are using water as an example, right? Now, don't forget that the chemical formula for water is what? H2O, right? Which is what? H subscript 2O, which means 2 hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. So in place of matter, we will use water. We are saying that water has a composition, which is what? Hydrogen and what? Oxygen. And this composition is arranged in a particular form or shape. So here particular, this is the structure of water, right? You can see that the shape is V shape, or the shape is what? Bent, right? The shape is bent. And we will elaborate more on the reason why the shape of water is bent when we get to hybridization and shapes of what? Molecule. Now, because of the bent shape, water is able to interact with itself. What I mean is that this is a water molecule. So if there is another water molecule, they are able to interact with each other. They are able to bond with each other. So in doing that, we form a very giant molecule. And those giant molecules exist as a single unit that you see as water. The water that you drink, the water that you use to bath, right? So this is what I'm talking about. So because of the structure, it has a property that enables them to interact with each other. Now, we know the properties of what? Oxygen, which is what? More electronegative as compared to the two hydrogen atoms, right? And because it's having lone pair of what? Electrons, right? It exerts some force of repulsion on the hydrogen. So because of that, they are bent. And moreover, the oxygen here is also electron rich. What it means is that it can donate electron to any electron deficit atom. I don't want to confuse you with a big English, but I will come there when the time is right. So because of that, water is able to bond or interact with another water molecule, which forms what? A giant what? Molecule that exists as a single unit. I believe you have understood what is discussed here. If you don't understand anything, don't forget to leave a comment, or you can get in contact with us through our email. We are here for you. Now, the next thing that we have to know is that the chemistry that you are reading at the SHS level. But before that, chemistry is divided into two types. We are having the pure chemistry and the applied chemistry. But at your level, we focus on pure chemistry because that's what you are reading as your elective. Right, so in the pure chemistry, it's having a branches. One is what? Physical chemistry. The other is what? Organic chemistry. And what? Inorganic chemistry. Now, don't forget, in English language, it's having so many parts. So we would say we are having the lexis and structures, we are having the grammar, we are having comprehension, we are having literature, and we are having essay writing. Even in the essay writing, we are having the formal letters, the informal letters, then we are having the narrative essay, descriptive essay. And all these has their own principles that you have to apply to each of them. The same thing applies to the branches of chemistry. How you study physical chemistry is not the way you study organic chemistry. Otherwise, you will be as lost. And how you study organic chemistry is not the same way you study inorganic chemistry. So you have to develop the right attitude and the right mindset to study each of those branches. Now, when we come to physical chemistry, we know that it combines principles from physics and chemistry to study the relationship between physical properties of matter and its chemical composition and behavior. So in this case, we deploy some principles from physics. Chemistry and physics are related, and the same way chemistry and mathematics are related. Those of you who are deceiving themselves that they don't like mathematics, I'm advising you to reconsider your decision, because you have to love mathematics and develop the right attitude to understand mathematics to be able to pass your physical chemistry. Good. Now, according to the annual report released by WAEC, it also says that it has identified a chronic weakness in candidates with respect to mathematical applications, organic chemistry, and conceptual explanations. So what it means is that if you are refusing to take your mathematics serious, it's going to affect your chemistry, because you need to apply what you've studied under mathematics in chemistry, right? So that's something that you have to take notice of. Now, the next one is the organic chemistry. So the organic chemistry is a study of hydrocarbons and its derivatives. What it means is that it is a study of carbons and hydrogen and their derivatives. That's all. Right. And inorganic chemistry is a study of any other element in exception of carbons and hydrogen. You get it? In exception of hydrocarbons. Is a study of any form of element. So in other words, it says that it's a study of what? Non-carbon based compounds and their properties, compositions, and reactions. It includes the study of the properties of elements, their compounds, their behavior in different conditions. So take note of these. Now, these are some of the topics that you would find under each of the branches of chemistry. Right. So in physical chemistry, we are having the atomic structure and quantum concept and more. In inorganic chemistry, we are having the periodic table and periodicity, chemical bonding, main group chemistry, and more. And in the organic chemistry, we are having the introduction to organic chemistry, classification of organic compounds, hydrocarbons, and functional group chemistry. We are going to address all those topics in great detail. So don't forget to be in touch with us. Now, the next one, we are done with the introductory part of chemistry. And at the end, we give out a lesson, right? So we want to understand whether you have comprehended what has been discussed so far. So on the definition of chemistry as a study of matter, its composition, structure, and properties, and how they interact with each other. So question 1I says that, what are the composition of air? 2 also states that, determine the structure of each component of air. Then the last one is saying that, explain how the properties of each component of air coexist with each other without reacting with each other. Right, so I would want you guys to attempt the question and submit your work through our Gmail, which is what? chemistry.gh777 at gmail.com. and we'll be waiting for your response. In the next slide, we would discuss about the journey to the discovery of the modern atom. And I'm expecting you to be there. Right? Tell your friend to tell another friend that there has been a new YouTube platform. Right? Creating a community and wanting to build the stamina of students in chemistry. Only chemistry related content. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Kemzi GH. Have a lovely day.